Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, so the message that we have, now it's always two sides to every story. If y'all don't already know. Well, three sides is what they say. Your side, their side, and then the truth. Your side and their side could potentially be the truth. This kind of also gives me the vibe of before too, when it's always a little bit of truth told in a lie. So this ain't all that it was cracked up to be versus this is more than you've ever imagined. All right, so take it how it resonates for you. So for some reason, I got the vibe to say tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. So this must be about to be wild. Okay, because I start saying shit like that, automatically means it's about to be some extraness. Mind you, it was supposed to be an invite. Mind you, I had nobody to invite, but I invited. There's an invite. So there's an invite. Oh Cosmic Creator, which is, just so y'all know, when you go live, there's a an option to go live with me. So for some reason, it was click the invite, like go live with me. Good morning, beautiful Aaron. I love you. It was click the invite, but I wasn't inviting anybody. So apparently somebody was invited. So take it how it resonates for you. O Cosmic Creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you are with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference. As I walk each day in faith, in the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set into motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will. For I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. So if y'all missed it, there was a story time. I woke up in the middle of the night, which is what I just said. I just got off there with them, and I just got online, but for some reason I didn't really want to get on to do a reading. But I got online, right? So I had a lot of dreams last night listening to Broad Minded. But on there's a twin flame journey and some other stuff. So this ain't all that it was cracked up to be versus this is more than you've ever imagined. The dreams had to do with a specific man. So mind you, it's weird because this person keeps coming in my dreams, but me and this person, I've never met this person. But in my dreams, somehow we lived together and we were on vacation at the beach with a group of family members and a group of friends. And for some reason, this is funny because, mind y'all know what I like. So, Stone Cold Gangster, but mind you, person was so gentle. Like, I remember even in my dream, we was shopping. That was one of the things. I was shopping, and it was weird because the dream was long as fuck. I don't know if y'all heard me snoring on the side. If anybody was here watching, hey Jeff, because I was listening, but I was right there, with y'all. But so the man wanted to go shopping, and so he was like, just get whatever you want, whatever. But um for some reason we have people that was around or that lived with us. And I don't want to say that they was like servants or nothing, because they was like people that we was cool with, but they worked there. So I don't know what type of work environment this person got, but literally everything just seemed fun. Anyway, but mind you, I did this with a person before, because it was like they gave me a person, but it was a man. And the man would go shopping with me. But the man that was with me was really shopping with us, and the people were still with us. So we got separated, and he's funny as shit. Because we got separated because he said, um, I gotta go over here and I gotta go do some stuff or whatever. So I don't know what it was that he was on, but I think he was looking for somebody else that was a part of the group that had got missing somehow. Anyway, but he wanted to make sure nobody got left. Um so I was with the other people and we was just like trying on clothes, and mind you, everybody in the store was nice. um, and I remember two specific girls. Like there was a personal shopper that was in the store. She worked there, but then there was people that was shopping. And so for some reason, I can remember the thing that I was getting ready to get was, it was like a tan, like sweat, like a hoodie, and it had like all these rhinestones and shit on it. But then the jeans, at first I was gonna opt to get some sweatpants to match, but by the time he came back, he was like, no, I like the sweatpants and you can have the sweatpants too, but I want you to get those jeans right there. And these jeans were like real pretty bedazzled like type shit. It was like real flashy. Um and I love the jeans for some reason. I don't know, but it was almost like it was funny to me because I like going shopping with my person, right? But there's not too many dudes that like actually shopping. These jeans were tan, like they matched the shirt, they matched the hoodie, but they still had the blue jean type and color in them too. It was real. It was crazy because these jeans, like, they shouldn't have been able to exist, but they did. It was weird. Because even the look of them, the material of them was like jean material, but like I said, they was tan, and then it had like the blue jean part on it, and then it had all these, like, it was a pretty design on them, but the hoodie matched the jeans. So somehow this hoodie matched the sweatpants and the freaking jeans, and so he was like, I want you to try them pants on, those jeans right there. But again, then because he was kind of multitasking, making sure I was okay, but he was also making sure that his friend, they could locate this friend. Um, the funny part was that for some reason everybody recognized the dude. And they kept saying, like, you could see the girls in the store, they was whispering like, that's him. Um, mind you, I didn't know who him was. I just knew that that was my partner. I didn't know that wherever we was, everybody had known this person. So the girls was talking, but mind you, they were so nice to me. Everybody in the store was so nice to me. Um, but the store kept getting bigger and bigger because we was on the beach, and it was just weird. But it was like a great time, like the whole dream. Like, the word I want to use is celestial. Like, it was almost like we went shopping in heaven, but mind you, everything was changing. It was weird. Um, but also it was almost like, because the way they was treating me a little bit was like, you ever seen what is her name? I love her because she was the original fire starter. It was the movie where the girl kept for a thousand dates or 100 dates or something. She kept forgetting um who he was every day, and every day he did something. And it was almost like, because I heard them say she didn't wake up yet. So she didn't wake up yet. I was thinking it was from my dream, but that's not what they meant, because literally the way they was treating me was like, we need to kind of, baby the situation along, because we want to make sure that when she wakes up with all of her memories. Like we don't want to do anything to, so but it was weird. I don't know. It was a good ass dream. So but yeah, I just remember this man, like the way he loved me, it was crazy. Like you would wish to have that type of love in your life, because this man literally kept an eye on me while making sure, because he was like, I don't want her, because something was happening before we even got to the shopping part. And I don't know, I can't remember, but maybe later on, it'll come to me. But something was happening before we got there, because I don't know. But you would wish to have this type of love in your life, because it was almost like he was like, I almost didn't find you. I almost missed the window. It was weird. Anyway, it was great. So this ain't all that it's cracked up to be. So something, Pisces, something you've been putting your energy into may feel like it's falling short of your expectations. But maybe it could just all be a dream, because maybe it might be the next story that I'm about to write. Because I feel like I should put it in a story because it was important about the stories. So y'all might hear about it again. And we'll see about the pieces to the puzzle. But this man was definitely important, but he made me feel even more important. And I could have been, or I could have not have been, but the way he was acting, he wanted to make sure that I didn't come up missing and somebody else was already missing. So something was happening. Either way, um, because all I hear is collecting. So collecting or collection. So somebody might be collecting, because again, I keep hearing the word celestial. And then he said past life, Drew Barrymore, yes, and Adam Sandler. They acting on it. Unconditional and total devotional love. Yes. Because he was just making sure that even though he wasn't present some of the times I was shopping, it was almost like you could still tell that he was still watching, because he would show up randomly. And this man had a smile for the gods. Like, yeah, it was 51st dates. But in my dream, it was like that's the way he was. Like it was almost everything got handled with care. Um, and it's funny because again, I was there with a group of other people, and it wasn't like they were smothering me or anything. It was almost like they was making sure I was good. Fear of God essentials. Why did my son just send me a hoodie? Fear of God Essentials hoodie. Mind you, I just told y'all about a hoodie. That's funny. Either way, the hoodie was important because the hoodie was important. And I was, on there making hoodies and shit like that. But anyway, yeah, so maybe another story to tell. um, the initial excitement or vision you had might not match the reality you're experiencing right now. Spirit is asking you to take a step back and reflect. Was this truly aligned with your heart, or did it serve as a lesson to redirect you? Disappointments can be blessings in disguise, helping you uncover the truth of what you really desire. Don't be afraid to reevaluate, release, and reset your intentions. Trust that the universe is guiding you towards something far greater than what you've initially envisioned. Keep swimming forward, Pisces. You're on the brink of something real and transformative. Mind you, it's funny because when I said I kind of had a situation like that before. And it was almost like, and mind you, it was with the person that I just got divorced from. Back in the day, that person was so different. Like, and I think that that was probably what got me caught up, because um, I was dating the version of him that, or I wanted to date or marry the version of him that he used to be. Because again, it was almost like, honestly, even though he was like It was weird. I just loved the way he used to treat me. And like I said, even for me being with the other people, even then it was almost like whatever I wanted, I could get. Like when I would go out to the club and things of this nature, um, a couple $100 might suffice, but this nigga used to give me thousands of dollars to go out and party. And not that I ever needed to spend that much money because I was always favored. But the thing is, because then that is one of the things, to whom much is given, much will be required. So it's almost like I gave you that, I treated you that way only to take it away from you and give you doom and disaster. So it's weird because I rushed into that relationship quickly because I remembered, but we had already been separated for a long period of time, 10 years. So for me to think that a person was still the same, like I would have assumed that they would have gotten better because I feel like I got better over my lifetime. But that person didn't seem like they got better. So something about life had fucked that person up. You may never forget that. Sounds like life in the late 80s, by the way, that people cared and loved. It was 1800s. Well, yeah, and that was one of the things of why it hurt me so bad because it was like I wanted to be married to that person. I wanted to be that person's wife. Um Honestly, I was proud to say that person was my husband. But then it all changed. And so then people kept saying, "You never gonna love nobody like that ever again." And I said to them, I was like, "That's a lie because um a person that's meant to love you will love you the right way. A person that's and before, like I said, I remember something different from that person. Like even when this stuff was happening, I was thinking like that's not him. Like that man would never treat me like that. Like he was disappointed in me for some of the things that I allowed to happen to myself. And it was almost like we kind of swapped positions because then same for him later on. And see, this is where shit gets real fucked up for me because I heard what God said. You could never go back to that situation ever, but something is ringing in my brain. This guy, I feel like I want to cry, y'all. Like this shit is getting on my nerves. This guy, because shit like this be emotional. So this guy had got in my car, and this was a couple of weeks ago, and he said, I said something about me getting divorced or whatever. And then he said, "Well, maybe you were supposed to go through that to help him, grow." And I said, "Yeah, but the situation was way too fucked up. Like he went too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it was something that I could have gotten past or I could have forgave, then maybe, but that man tried to hurt me." And so he said, you're supposed to maybe help him through it because eventually he can grow. And I said people can grow. People can grow. Because again, I grew from then till now, I grew. Um, but we can never grow together, like, because it was too much. Like it was too much. And definitely too much for me. And I can't. So hopefully, prayerfully it works, but I just can't because ain't no way. And then it says versus this is more than you've ever imagined. Because and the thing that makes me feel like I want to cry is that when you know a person can be so much more or they have been so much more, hey Rainer, um, because I knew it wasn't the person. And right now, like I keep telling y'all, we are dealing with spirits and things of that nature. But a person seemed like they were very awake to me to tell me that, like, I sacrificed you. I told demons I would bring you to them if they gave me what I wanted. So to me, like, you have to be very awake to negotiate to make deals like that. And even though I can forgive a person, like I said, I can never let a person, yeah, because I know what God said, you will surely die. So in that case, I'm not even crying about the person, it's the situation, because even me having a dream like that and knowing that a person could care for you like that, and I've experienced that. But then, like I said, that man wasn't even around sometimes. In my dream, the one I just had this morning, the man wasn't even around sometimes, but I still knew that he was still watching to make sure I was okay. And it could be to the point where, because if it's a versus thing, sometimes we make things a lot more glamorous in our heads or in our minds, when all the while, like, it's warning signs. And not that my dream had any warning signs, because my dream was exactly the way it should be, like, keeping an eye, you want to keep an eye on your person, but meanwhile, that later on, if something would happen, would also be a red flag, because it would be saying, like, they didn't want you out of their sight from the beginning anyway. So, and depending upon how it carries out, it could be like a person, something that is in them. And so again, I don't want to make it seem like it was, because my dream was amazing. And not until something happens would it also now trigger me to say it was like a prison. You see what I'm saying? Because you got to think, as it's going to be so amazing in a person. And again, I don't want to disrupt anything about it, because it was an amazing dream. But y'all might be fucked up. I'm gonna just admit it and say it. I could potentially be fucked up, because it's found that I had all of the experience from one person. And so whereas at one point in time it was beautiful and nice to be, looked over and cared um for a person, later on it turned out to be like ownership. And I hate when but it always happens. Y'all realize I be come to the realization of some shit right in front of y'all. Like, damn, I should have saw it. But at the time, some people are way more controlling than we even give them credit for. Maybe he was mirroring you to begin with. Probably, Aaron, because then I posted something that made me realize something. This morning I posted, or the other night I posted this last night. And mostly when I be finding these things just pop right up to me. Like, honestly, it's almost like it's telling me how I feel. And so it says, and this is the thing. Um, this guy was here. Started this whole thing about what does a woman bring to the table. Hold on, let me go back. I mean, who started this? What effeminate? I mean, who started this? What effeminate man started this whole thing about what does a woman bring to the table? What table? It's my table. I built it or I bought it, and I furnish it. I provide the banquet. I provide the feast. That's my table. I don't need someone to bring something to it. You're a guest at my table. That's what a man does. You provide everything that you acquire, everything that you accumulate, everything that you achieve.
you're supposed to be achieving for the sake of being able to provide. That's the nature of a man, to provide. Where's your hospitality? Can you imagine? This isn't a potluck. This is my feast. This is my banquet that I'm providing for my guests. All I expect from a guest is that they be a respectable and a respectful guest, a pleasant guest. That's all I ask. You don't have to bring something. If I need you to bring something to my table, then I'm not ready to have guests. I haven't prepared my feast. I haven't prepared my banquet, and I'm not ready to entertain anyone. But if I'm ready to entertain anyone, then I sure don't need you to bring anything. I'm the one who's providing. All you have to do is be appreciative. That's the only thing that's required. And if I do my job properly as a host, then it's very easy for you to do your job as a guest. That's the nature of it. This whole concept of what do you bring to the table? And you think that's manly? To declare to the woman that you need something, that you need her to bring something to the table because you're inadequate without her bringing something? No. You're the one who provides. That's supposed to be the nature of the relationship. You provide, and she's appreciative and respectful and respectable. The same way that you would want anyone at your dinner table to be respectable and to be respectful. That's all that's required. But you don't expect people to bring their own dish when you have invited them to a feast. You invited them to a banquet. That's not good manners. So this is very poor manners, in my opinion, and it's very unmasculine. It's very unmanly to ask women what they bring to the table and to ask them to bring anything to the table except for their own good manners. I mean,
all right, so that was yesterday, right? But for some reason, he's Muslim, just so y'all know. All right, so then the other thing was this. It says when when I find out someone don't like me, I be trying to make it worse. And I thought this shit was funny. So that's true about me, right? All right, I'm gonna turn this down. Then it says the devil sent his worst demon and I sent it back crying. Now, first thing about that was important because it was weird that this person said I was a crybaby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm emotional. And they kept trying to convince me that I was emotional. But then when on the day that I was taking them back, that I said, okay, let's take you back, they cried. This person only cried to me one time, the day that their grandmother died. And now you're crying again when I'm taking you back to a place where you said you want to go, which to me, mind you, and y'all know I didn't cry for a long time. Like I couldn't even cry because I had no fucking cries to give. Like, nigga, you just fucked up my whole entire life. And not that they did anything wrong other than the fact that that's where I wanted to be. That's who I wanted to be with. That was the thing. So, then it says the devil sent his worst demon and I sent it back crying. I sent it back crying. It wasn't a joke. But it was confusing to me because, nigga, what the fuck is you crying for? You said you didn't want to be here. All right, so then it says this next chapter of my life is called I Told Y'all Niggas, because I told y'all niggas. Mind you, people don't even realize how, like, when I'm being sweet and I'm being loving, my Pisces nature, y'all better take that how it come, because literally it ain't hard for me to do because that's embedded in me. But also, I had niggas calling me the ice princess. Like, niggas that I was really fucking in real life would call me the ice princess, because even though we was fucking in real life, I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving you no feelings. I'm not giving you no emotions. And when I get done fucking your ass, I'm putting my clothes on and I'm out of this bitch. And I didn't give a fuck what nobody said. Mind you, I cared about, how good you was fucking me and the amount of money that basically, you know what I'm saying, you was giving me in the process. That was the two things I was worried about. Mind you, I didn't need nothing from them because I had my own money. But bitch, they go hand in hand. So for everything that I could be on this side, I could also be on the other side. And all you have to do is tell me how you want it. How do you want it? Do you want me to be loving and sweet? Or do you want me to be the ice princess? Because I can give you all the above. You tell me how we gonna act. And so what ends up happening is They'll say, "Oh, I want you to be loving and sweet." And mind you, the nigga that really was calling me the ice princess was trying his hardest to get everything under the sun out of me. This is a nigga that used to like give me money to come over and just sit with him to listen to him talk about all these bitches because this nigga had hella dough. And he would want me to come over and listen to him talk about all this shit that was happening in his life. This nigga would lay his head in my lap and fall asleep. And for 3 years, I was fucking with this nigga and nobody ever knew. And then all of a sudden, and mind you, we had an agreement. The agreement was we don't exist. That was the agreement. Whenever he called me, I came. That was the agreement. No matter what, we didn't exist though. After the club, if I want to see you, you show up. That was the agreement. Like we agreed to this shit. I fulfilled everything that this nigga wanted me to do. Cause that's how he wanted it. These was his words from the beginning. And then they always try to switch it up. When I moved here because the nigga said, "Oh, I want you to work, this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna show you how to do this, and everything's gonna be you're gonna be on your own. I'm not gonna, interfere with your life. You can start a brand new, this, that, and the third." That was the agreement. When I got here, some shit was different. Like literally, it's always the agreement being switched up. And this is where people think that, and again, I'm gonna just say I could be fucked up. It's me, it's not them. Because I listen to what people say and then I execute. You said we was doing this. This is how you want it. So either you want me to be emotionally in or you want me to be emotionally out, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. So then it says you know what it takes to make a star shine? A shitload of fucking darkness. And again, this could be where I may be just needing to admit that I'm fucked up. And y'all can take this for how it resonates for y'all. It's not my fault that I listen to what people say and I believe them. I take them at face value. So this is what you want. You want me to be loving, you want me to be giving, you want me to be caring, you want me to be this, then don't play in my fucking face. I need to know what you're gonna do and how you're gonna do it. If you're gonna be a liar, contract's over. And then however we carry each other in the process, you started it. But every time, I promise you, I do what I'm supposed to do. But for some reason, people just always don't realize when they breach the contract. Like it's weird. So if you start doing shit, and it's funny because people will try to breach the contract and then act as if I don't know you breached our contract. Like the last one, breached our contract. They were still talking to their old ass bitch. They brought some bitches shit here and then acted as if they didn't breach our contract. But mind you, just because you think I don't know you breached our contract, I keep trying to tell people my energy does a thing. I never lie to people. Like, even if y'all think that I'm oblivious and I could just be not saying nothing to nobody, I'll be sitting with people that they tell me not to trust the whole entire time. And I keep saying it. Like, literally, we didn't prove this. I'll tell, somebody that will repeat it later. And I'll say, what did I tell you that I got told? And then people be mad at me because they want me to be stupid and not realize, you already doing some shit. You trying to get what you trying to get because you already doing some shit and you trying to play in my fucking face. And then later on, because I keep trying to tell you I believe in choke slamming. Whether or not it be energetically or in real life. Like, you're not supposed to put your hands on people, but in real life, I believe that energetically I can choke slam you. Because people look at me and they be like, oh, she's so small and she's so this and she's so stupid and she's so all the while, bitch, you be getting choke slammed like a motherfucker. Not my fault. Y'all gonna have to talk to God about it because it's just the way that I'm set up and built. I'll be knowing some shit about you all the way and I'll still be nice and sweet. Blame your mammy. And the reason why I'm gonna say blame your mammy is because you shouldn't be trying to get over on nobody. That's what be wrong with people. You should be honest. I'll have my person to be all they can be as long as they be all with me. And mind you, Miss Kelly, I'm not even saying a person gotta be all with me because again, I just told y'all that man was Muslim, right? And in their culture, they believe like, and mind you, well, in their culture, they believe that men can have four wives, but they got to be able to, treat them all the same. To me, and mind you, thank God I grew up the way I grew up because I grew up being able to, cater to a man and this, that, and the third, but also I got aunts that tell me that one woman ain't nothing doing nothing but relieving the pressure off another woman. Because some nights I might not want to fuck, and she might. I don't give a damn about that. At the end of the day gonna end, and I just want to make sure the bitch love you just as much as I love you. Cause I want to make sure this whore ain't out being a whore. That's my only concern. Because nigga, I need to make sure that she ain't doing shit too. I need to make sure you ain't doing shit. Cause shit be fucked up around this bitch. And whatever you agree upon, like I said, whatever you agree upon is whatever you agree upon. Because some women might not like that. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I didn't have been able to agree to this the whole entire time with plenty of niggas, but for some reason they all end up lying, and we don't need to have that, and we don't want to do this, and we don't want to do that, and they'll lie, and then they'll go get another bitch on the side, and then they expect for me to still be, normal, knowing, nigga, you got fucking glitter on your face. You sneaky with your phone calls. My energy realizes that you doing weird shit. So you want to have a bitch on the side, but you don't want to tell me about it because you're going to be afraid of whatever I'm going to say. Because again, it's a breach of contract, especially when me and you went into it saying this. But meanwhile, I was really like, even in that marriage, it was funny because for some reason, I think I might have been somebody's punishment. He got married to me for this bitch punishment because I was really a rebound. So, which is weird because how do you marry a bitch because you mad at this bitch? Because the funny part is on the documents, this the same bitch that he's sending money to. So if you was out of that relationship with this hoe, another Tiffany, um, why is Tiffany on court documents of you sending her money? So apparently him and Tiffany, and mind you, he would never tell me Tiffany last name. But I found out Tiffany last name because when the court documents was given up, then Tiffany last name was on the documents, which is funny because Facebook is now trying to match me with a Tiffany with this same last name. Why? I don't know that girl. And I don't even know if it's the same Tiffany, but I keep telling y'all the universe keeps doing a thing. The universe keeps putting these bitches right in my face. Like I told you, I'm never going to turn around. That's why people be thinking that I'm oblivious to some shit. I'm never going to turn around. But I am going to pay attention to when the universe says, bitch, turn around. So I ain't going to turn around. They know I ain't going to turn around. They're going to put it in my face. But I do realize that, bitch, you was back there. You here because, bitch, you was back there. You see what I'm saying? I'm never going to turn around to none of these fucking people. The universe is going to lay them right out on the motherfucking bed of lettuce. Here, it's this bitch. Mind you, I don't even care about that. Mind you, apparently I should care about it because, again, I'm having dreams about a whole nother nigga that is, and mind you, again, I'm not putting nothing off on him, and I don't want to be, or whoever that person is, new person. Um, I don't want to be jaded or fucked up to where now, because you see how I just did that? I came to the realization that, okay, this nigga been plotting the whole entire time because whereas it was cute and, giving and loving that he would always put somebody with me to take care of me, to cater to me. But meanwhile, it's because this nigga's controlling. And whereas he told me before, you'll get hurt. Somebody will hurt you because they know I love you. They know how I love you. But the nigga, the way he treated me was really like love. Or maybe I could just be fucked up as to whatever love could be because, you know, my dad called me last night, right? You know how they always say a girl's first love is her daddy. Mind you, I love my dad. I don't feel no type of way, even, and this is the thing that, and it's funny because Aaron, you saw it last night. It said to have a better relationship with my dad. Mind you, I think I got a great relationship with my dad. I think my dad loves me, but then as on the other side of that, I don't really have a great relationship with my dad, but I do. You see what I'm saying? In my mind, he stays out of my fucking way. But my dad will even also say, like, you don't call here, you don't this, that, you don't. But again, it could be a couple of things that's happening that's trying to play itself out. And y'all know how I feel about childhood trauma. Bitch, I'm a grown ass adult. I got adult trauma right now. You think I got time to unpack this other shit? But somebody would say that girl, I didn't think it did either, Aaron. But apparently, here we go. My dad called me last night, even after that. Aaron, after that, my dad called me. And my dad said, I didn't hear from you during Christmas. And I said, well, Dad, I wasn't doing anything. I just sat on my couch. He said, but I still hear from you. Well, I wasn't really celebrating Christmas, but I didn't not want to be around nobody or anything else. I just literally sat here and I told him, I said I was a little bit under the weather, although I mean I was and I wasn't. Y'all know I had a stuffy nose and some other bullshit, but honestly, I just sat there. Like for 2 days, I just sat there by myself. Um, So then he calls and he says, I didn't hear your voice. But mind you, that came up last night, Aaron, the same way. So there's definitely some room for improvement, Miss Kelly. But you know what they say about girls who date older guys? It's because they got daddy issues. But maybe my daddy got mama issues because my daddy's married to a girl that's my age. So the whole lineage could be fucked up. I don't know. Throw the whole thing in the trash. I don't know. But to me, I feel fine. But again, I'm having dreams about a nigga that has me under 24-hour surveillance. And it felt like love to me. And like I said, it felt like the caring version because also the person's let on somebody smell fucking good. Um so after that, the difference that smelled like a grown ass fucking man. Like literally like somebody smells so good. My nose ain't that stopped up. Um so the difference between the way the love felt then, because to me it's also still the vibe, like I knew this time like it wasn't the same way, like I didn't have the same, like it's the interconnectedness maybe, so maybe that's the difference. And this man in my dream was given, like it's warm, it's a difference when a person, it's like when I said I could be cold, like the nigga when from the beginning, not the dream nigga, the real nigga, it was warm. It felt warm. It felt loving. It felt giving. When we got married, after the fact, it felt cold. Like I told you, I hugged this nigga and this nigga put his hands up like he didn't want to hug me back. And to me, that was the final motherfucking straw. Cause bitch, you're not gonna deny me something a stranger will fucking give me. I can go out on the street and get a hug from a nigga. And you mean to tell me you is married to me and you can't give me a hug? Like if you can't give me a hug and you married to me, bitch, we're done. So maybe a person thought that, because y'all don't realize some of these things people do as punishment. And so if that was my punishment, well, that was the thing that well, that'll do it. That'll do it. That definitely was the fucking thing that done it. Cause bitch, I can tell when a person's being cold. Like the vibe, the energy is cold. It's like what I said. Like if I'm really liking a nigga, I'ma lay in your bed. We can cuddle. But I just said the agreement was, nigga, we hit it and quit it. When we meeting up next time, you put your pants on, you leave. Ain't no fucking cuddling. Like I could tell when the things started to change because literally, you know, I was punished on Christmas too. Why you say punished on Christmas too, Miss Kelly? I didn't feel punished. I felt like cool. Mind you, like I ordered my own stuff, like stuff that I wanted. So I have some stuff coming, and I'm gonna show you. I got some new abayas, some new like I plan on getting my eyelashes done probably in the next couple days, and I got some new little things. So I ordered some stuff that I liked. Oh, and I want to say thank y'all for everybody that's been giving and donating towards my channel, cash apping me and things of that nature. I really truly appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely been helping me out. So I was able to get some new head scarves, and mind you, I get them from Shein, so they like $5 and things of that nature. So, but mind you, they all be cute. So I'll show y'all the list of some things that I got. I got some new sets and whatever. So I didn't feel punished at all, Miss Kelly. I sat down and I just watched TV. Like I didn't want to bother nobody, and that was it. And sometimes when like I looked at my thing, and when Uber was doing like a lot or whatever, I would go out if they had something. I did that. I'm grateful more brother. I had no daughter or partner. My brother has been amazing, y'all. And if it was not for my brother, I still would not be sitting in the same location. And like, yeah, I didn't call nobody on Christmas at all, period. And so my brother and my aunt have actually really held me down, and I can't wait to get in a good position to make sure that I return their money and things of that nature, and just make sure that I'm being a better niece. And but I don't call nobody. Like literally when I'm going through something, y'all, I literally just be dealing with it. And I know that that's not what you're supposed to do. I got to get better at that, but I don't really want to be a burden to anybody. You see what I'm saying? So that's a thing. Um All right. So then on the next okay, so the next thing was you know what it takes to make a star shine, a shitload of fucking darkness, a lot of shit. Then it says I don't hate anyone. The correct term is I don't fuck with you. And the song is I don't fuck with you cuz I don't fuck with people. So I don't hate anyone. The correct term is I don't fuck with you. Hating people takes energy and effort. Not fucking with you takes nothing. Cuz I don't hate nobody. And as y'all know, it be a a thin line between love and hate. Thin line. But I don't hate nobody. That's not even in my energy. Mind you, I should hate the nigga that I just was married to because of the fact that I wanted to be married to this nigga for forever. I don't hate him. I'm just never fucking with him ever again. And maybe he feels the same way about me. So maybe it's a vice versa. But it didn't seem like vice versa when a person is doing shit that. But to me, it's like what Rod Wave said, it's too late. It's too late to make it right. You waited too late to make it right. Like there was never no making it right after we were separated. Like after we were done, it was too late. Um, where I kept fighting and arguing and saying stuff in the relationship. If that person wanted to make it right with me, that's when they should have been making it right. That's when they should have been telling me the truth. That's when they should have been doing all the things to make it right. But once it was done, to then correcting the behavior, once that situation was done and I started being revealed, like, damn, this person did this. I had a place to stay, which I appreciate, but I'm literally homeless. Miss Kelly, that's hard. I remember them days too. I've never been homeless to the tune of I was outside, but I was at my dad's house. Because I moved from Delaware to Dallas. Um, and I moved intentionally going there. But then the only time I ever been really, really homeless was here when I was supposed to be getting ready to buy a house, and Bank of America fucked up my loan. And the day that was supposed to be my closing day wasn't no closing day, and I had nowhere to go, but I ended up being able to go to a hotel. Nah, that's not the first time either, because then back in the day, like when I came from, and it's weird because to me, I would have multiple places to stay, but I still considered myself to be homeless. Like I never considered like, oh, I'm going to go to my mom's house. Nope, I'm homeless. My brother wasn't around then; he was gone in the military. I didn't really talk to anybody too much in my family at that point in time. So, um, but yeah, so that time, and it was me, my kids, and I was pregnant, and I brought my son home to a hotel. Mind you, to me, I didn't care because I like hotels. Like I would live in a hotel. I love hotels. Like y'all don't even know. I live in I love hotels. I would like to live in a penthouse, like I like hotel. Although I love my house, so I ain't speaking nothing into existence. I'd rather have my house and a hotel, but I like hotels. I had a place to stay. Oh, I wasn't alone, but I'm surrounded by strangers sharing similar experiences. Yeah, I get that. And you're in a different state. Well, so you're Miss Kelly, you're not American though either, because you live in somewhere that's different than here. So I don't know how that feels in a foreign country or any of that either, but you know, but in my mind, Christmas is just another day. Like in real life, the thing so I think being punished. Well, I'm sorry that that is happening, Miss Kelly. I wish better days for you. I mean, because at this point, like, I don't know what you did or if you did anything or if anything, because you know how I'm always saying have the day that you deserve. So I don't know why God is giving you that. So apparently to make you better, or apparently to, let you know something for later. You could be this story that you're going through right now could be for the greatness. So I can't say anything, but I know better days will come. So I can say that. Um, to me, you always give me great energy. So, and I'm thankful that you're here. But so what was I going to say? Oh, we was going to the other side. So this is more than you've ever imagined. So on the flip side of things, right? Because again, it went from one thing to the next. So this is more than you ever imagined. Pisces, what you're stepping into now. So Miss Kelly, what you're stepping into now, um, is surpassing all your expectations. Something you once dreamed of or maybe even doubted has turned out to be even more fulfilling and magical than you anticipated. This is a moment to embrace with gratitude and awe. Spirit wants to let you know that this is just the beginning. You're being rewarded for your faith and perseverance, and the opportunities unfolding before you are aligning with your highest good. Don't hold back. This is your time to shine and receive fully. Ride the wave, Pisces. You're flowing towards your greatest blessing yet. So, y'all see how, on one hand, it can look like trauma. Because even Miss Kelly, little do you know, this situation right now that you're in, you're gonna look back on, and I can say this for a fact, because I told you I brought my newborn baby home to a hotel, and so my middle son, my star child, matter of fact, that's what I called him from the time he was born, only child I ever planned. So you gonna look back on that time right there, it actually helped me. Um, in so many different ways. One, sometimes we don't even be realizing how strong we are. We also don't realize like God be trying to show us different things about either how we're disconnected or how we're connected. But to me, this right here is giving me like you went through both sides with one person. Don't feel like you should be jaded or you should be traumatized, because technically I should be fucking traumatized, but you should not be traumatized by what the things that you went through, because again I said I hate coming to the realization when I be sitting right here on camera, because damn it, you know I still feel emotional about the situation, because I don't want to ever feel like I just and I don't, because loyalty should be to myself. But a person was trying to make it seem like it may have been fucked up. Like, okay, if a person was going through, maybe demonic possession or something, but they a fucking demon, they whole ass, they whole self. And so then you just left the person. Yeah, but I'm not supposed to let a person kill me either. I heard very clearly, you will surely die. I'm not letting that ever get next to me ever again. So even if a person thought that, okay, I'm better, or I could, be the person, and that what happened before, like I've always been this to you, but to me, after I started looking back over the situation, all the person ever did was teach me bad shit. Cause I never smoked weed. Like literally, I was 18 years old, and I might have been drinking and fucking, but I wasn't smoking weed. Next thing you know, I was drinking, smoking, fucking, um, you know what I'm saying? It was like the road to bad behavior. Hanging out with, but although I always liked them dudes, but he's more of a reason why I got involved even more so with dudes that were. I mean, my first nigga was a street nigga, so I can't blame him. My second one was a street nigga. My third one was a street nigga. They was all street niggas, so I can't blame him for that. But he was probably like one that trained me in a way that was a little bit different than the rest of the street niggas. Because again, I had babysitting bodyguards. Like, you see what I'm saying? So that's different from the other niggas because I didn't have babysitting bodyguards. I didn't have niggas that was made to drive me around or to order my food or to do whatever the fuck that I wanted to do. Like from the gate, he was sending niggas to come pick me up. So, you know, it kind of changed my thought process on the way some, but although all of them were the same though, because even with the first one, he would go and buy me stuff from, because I live in Dover, so we're close to Philadelphia. He would go buy me shit that bitches didn't have, or some of the girls did, but you can tell which boyfriends or which girlfriends they were at the time. So mind you, I was probably the youngest one that had shit like that because I was 13, 14, having shit that the big girls had, name earrings and things of that nature. But my dad was the first person that bought me name earrings. But I think he might have fucked up the version though. But either way, my dad was the first person, and your dad should always be the first person to buy you shit. And so maybe this might be where the problem at. Um, and mind you, he was older than me. All these niggas were always, always, always 5 years or more older than me. Every single one of them. They probably all should have went to jail. Every single one of them. And so that might be the reason why, because they say girls that date older men have daddy issues. Um, Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that might be the reason for all of this. We unpacking some bullshit because again, spiritually, it's an elevation, and if we don't notice it for ourselves, then how we ever gonna notice it? Anyway, let me think. What else was happening? The next one, like all these niggas was all bad. Like honestly, I swear, all these niggas was all bad, which could also relate to maybe my mom should have watched me a little bit more closely. Because in my mind, if I think about them, it was only one good one, and y'all, it was just so sad because this poor boy ain't never stand a chance. Mind you, I me being this fast one, mind you, I wasn't even the fast one, but I was the one that took his virginity. He ended up dating white girls after that. I probably traumatized them from all the. That's sad. Either way, I'm completely humbled by it. I've learned a whole new meaning of receiving perspective and ironically appreciation. That's what, again. And it was fucked up. Miss Kelly, I get it, definitely. But you know what? I got my first mobile home after that. Like after I was homeless and I brought my kid to the hotel, I got my first house then, and it was a mobile home, and I was buying it. And mind you, I was thankful for it at the time, but that turned out to be a fucking trap. But I had to take it because either way, um, yeah, all these things is funny because literally, and y'all know, I'm gonna just say this: my favorite rapper, right? And I don't know why he always get brought into this, but he get brought into this. It's funny because my first, after I ended up homeless, and I got my first house, that mobile home, I swear that nigga had that same house on his chest. He had a house on him at one point in time. I swear it was my first trailer. I think it was his childhood house or something, but it was my first double wide. And I'm not lying. So don't ask me, but you know, now we're off to bigger and better things. Period. Damn right. Aaron says send in love, Miss Kelly. Damn right. Miss Kelly, it gets great. It gets better. Everything gets better. I promise you. Cause once we in the trenches, we don't got nowhere to go but up. And regardless of whether or not it starts off a little bit at a time, we don't got nowhere to go but up. But I had my little double wide, and honey, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was thankful, but then in the end, that ended up being something that was a thing. And mind you, it also is helping me for here because I started doing stuff over there that I said I would never do over here, like start, tearing stuff up, trying to fix stuff for myself and this, that, and the third. And that was one of the reasons why I have this thing. If something breaks, I need it fixed right away. And it's bothering me that certain things have been broken and I can't fix them right away because I don't have the money to fix them, right? But it's one of the things because when stuff starts to deteriorate and starts to fall down and I have an issue with that. A double wide is a trailer, Aaron, a mobile home, but you can't move it. So it comes in on wheels. It's a prefabbed house. Either way, I don't know what it meant to him, but all I saw on his chest was my first double wide. There's that. Mind you, people keep showing up in my dreams all around, all unprovoked. Either way, it's just giving a vibe to me. But yeah, so I just don't want to feel like, so whatever this is, so take it how it resonates for y'all. This ain't what it was cracked up to be. So maybe something that you played, period. Here's a got it. Something that we, because they said we glamorize shit. Or again, I just told y'all two different versions because I just had a dream. Like I literally had this dream this morning. There's a man that has all eyes on me. I'm still making sure that I, send you love, care, this, and the third. But again, it could be looked at one way this way, but we got to be mindful of the vibe, the feeling of it. It feels great up until it don't. But it could get better. Cause what if this ain't all that it was cracked up to be versus this is more than you ever imagined? It starts off like this and then it gets better. Because to me, like a person would say, being with your person all the time, because COVID did a thing. It let everybody know that these people don't like you. Like you've been married to this nigga for 32 years, right? And all of a sudden in 32 years, now you and this person are separated, right? Um, because now you had to spend more time together because now everybody's working from home. But to me, I'm a person who I like spending time with my person. Like that is what I want out of life. So imagine you being with a person and they have the same love languages as you. Like also music. Like to me, when that song that said, I mean the meme that said, I don't hate anyone. The correct term is I don't fuck with you. Hating people Um takes energy and effort. Not fucking with you takes nothing. It plays the song I don't fuck with you. I have the love language, music. Music is a love language to me, right? So I would like to send a person songs. They send you songs, things of that nature. But it's also like an elevation because if you can hear something, some things don't need prayer, they need discipline. God already told you what to do. Some things don't need prayer, they need discipline. God already told you what to do. So the next thing I'm about to post, I told y'all this shit just shows up to me. And all I do is add it to my story. So in my mind, honestly, some of these things, it says suspect about suspect about to get everything she prayed for. Period. Suspect about to get everything she prayed for. See what I'm saying? How the universe just be talking to me? I would never take a real nigga for granted. God barely makes those. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is what the universe, this is how my shit pops up. Like, this is the reason why when motherfuckers, people keep trying to show me stuff. Like, it's somebody in my inbox right now. This nigga keep trying to send me stuff because this nigga keep trying to insert himself into my program. Like, nigga, I'm never gonna pay you no mind. Until I get told to pay this nigga some mind, I'm never gonna pay you no mind. Like, I know people think I'm weird for that, but literally, this is how I control how the universe talks to me. If I allow other people to insert their shit in this, that, and the third, I'm gonna miss something. And motherfuckers keep saying, "Oh, I want to do this with you. I want to do that with you." No, you don't. Universe ain't even told me to look in your direction. I'm not gonna look in your direction. So this is like, and again, you have discipline because God already told you what to do. Like, literally, that saying that, God already told you what to do. A lot of y'all just don't be fucking listening. Like, let me see if it has any music to it because I need to know. Suspect about to get everything she ever prayed for. Oh shit. Can't have y'all my business. So why you did not create me to. Okay, so I need to listen to the song because literally it sends the songs along with it. So all I heard is you did not create me something. So that means that you're not mediocre. You're not the same as everybody else. God created you for a specific assignment, a specific thing. Like, it may have taken some time and I may have been seeing everybody else outside, but guess what? My type of outside is going to be different than everybody else's type of outside. So I may have had to wait a little bit, and it may be a little bit boring to me. But I be bored even when I be doing shit, so it's fine. But sometimes I don't be bored. But I have been wanting to go on vacation and do some fun shit, but you know what I'm saying? I gotta wait until, I get recovered first. I just can't be outside. I'm not allowed to do that. And so when I'm allowed to do it, it's gonna be a different type of fun. You see what I'm saying? I was looking at Eve, and I love Eve, the rapper Eve, and they was talking about how, because Eve got her a white man, and mind you, Eve lived in a castle. Now, how many black women want to live in a castle, or how many black women have lived in a castle? How many white people live in castles? That's all I know. So it ain't even got nothing to do with color. But at the table, she was the only black person there. Mind you, the table long as fuck. And in my mind, like, because I was reading some of the comments, because I was thinking, like, does any of her family, maybe she don't got no family. I don't even know nothing about her family. And probably neither does nobody else, because Eve seems like she's very private. Like, and I think her husband is the one that shared the photos or whatever. Um, but shit, it seemed like her life got to be, she looked like she having a good ass time. And that man looked like he loved her. So, and I don't know, but at the end of the day, it looked like a good ass photo to me. But can you imagine being with somebody who is really what they say? Like, it's not just for, TV. It's not just for the internet. It's not for social media. It is literally, this man or this woman is exactly what they say they are to you. They not putting on, like, when the cameras go off, they're very loving, they're very giving, they're very caring. And I feel like he got all eyes on her. I mean, because it's shit, they got a castle, so it got to be all eyes on everybody around that bitch. um and just being able to go to a person, like, be around the person that you like being around, being able to go to a person when you have an issue. Mind you, what if the person know about the issue before you know about the issue, and then they start adjusting the issue to make sure you don't have an issue? Like, damn, y'all. I mean, some of it may seem far fetched, but I swear, you seen what the thing says. Suspect about have everything she ever imagined. Like, there is a person that is designed, and that God has custom sent, custom made, custom built to deal with you. And some of y'all may think, like, as far as relationships and things of this nature, and prayerfully it is a relationship, because Why would you not want it to be in a relationship? But what if it's just an all around great connection, family type vibe and everything, and then you still get what you want? Excuse me. But you have to also work and make sure that you are exactly what you say you are as well. All truth, no lies. Can you really actually do that? Like, because I know what we be saying we want from people, but can we actually do that? And can we not glamorize some shit because maybe it might be a bad day? But I don't see how. I guess the food might be fucked up or something. I don't know. But in my mind, it's basically like not putting sauce on something. Like, the things are what they are. But I know in my dream was pretty fucking amazing. So that's all I got, y'all. Hopefully that helped. I also see a blessing on my social media, y'all, just so y'all know. So I'm actually putting more effort into it. I'm probably gonna do some tarot cards in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna do some tarot cards. And if y'all are not following my Spotify account, please do so because I'm definitely gonna be adding some more stuff on there. I don't even oh shit. Oh, I got a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock. So I gotta do that. So I gotta do some stuff for my social medias, and then I got a doctor's appointment, and then whatever happens after that. But follow my Spotify and listen to some of the stuff that's on there, y'all, because it's actually some good stuff on there. And I'm gonna be doing story time more. Oh, and this is the thing. I was talking to y'all yesterday, and I was saying that if I can, when I get the dash cam, if I could release some of the videos, then I would. But then I'll be thinking that sometimes I'll be listening to music and shit like that. And so I can't put other people's music and all that other shit on there. So I am going to do something else because yeah, I'm just going to start promoting heavy on and hard on the or making stuff that can kind of intertwine with my own stuff because if I knew or as I get to know. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do that either. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't like when people get on my nerves and then I feel like I gotta pull the plug on your bitch ass. So I'm gonna just make my own shit, music and some other shit that way I can actually have that playing while I'm driving, and that way it can be in the videos because I can't play um other people's music and all that other shit in the videos when if I'm allowed to do that. High expected earnings. So that's the thing. And also that's why I said I increased because my Spotify, I think I did good on Spotify last month when y'all was listening to it because I know I got a check from Spotify last month. So yeah, and that was I started going to sleep listening to it myself. So again, people who if you can't donate but you wish to donate, just play all. Just listen to it and shit. Like I said, I went to sleep listening to my Spotify last night. And what the fuck was it? I was listening to something and I was like, that was a good ass episode. Because I woke up in between the things, the sections, and I gotta see make sure what was just playing because I swear I woke up this morning and it was somebody else was on there playing too, because shit starts to be a little bit weird, but um if you see me, if I wake up in the middle of the night and I don't feel like doing a reading, then that's what y'all gonna be listening to. Story time from Spotify. And so I'm gonna do some more stories on there. And that actually led me to think that, and I'm gonna just put this out to the universe because I know sometimes I say stuff and then people try to block it, but it don't matter because it's already recorded. But I'm also thinking that like the twin flame journey or something, I'll eventually put it together, but that's only if I can find where everything was written at, put it together in a book, a storybook, and then put it on Amazon for it to be sold as a book. Because as y'all know, if y'all haven't been buying the books from Amazon, I do got books still on Amazon, so know that. Let me see, where is it at? And some of these stories I might turn into short stories, so I got to figure out how to actually do that. Um, yeah, so I just plan on doing a couple other things, and I don't know when it's gonna get done, but either way, eventually it'll keep me inside and not having to go outside. And because that's the only reason why I do Uber sometimes is because of the fact that I gotta but as people start to realize and things of that nature, I can't be doing that because people start being weird and people start putting themselves in places that, and I ain't got time because I don't need that type of energy in my life. So as of now, I gotta figure out ways to make ends meet. Uh, now how the hell did that happen? So I done got locked out of something because, and mind you, it keeps being a thing. And I don't know about y'all, right? Um, but because I don't have my old phone number, for some reason, I've been getting shown by the universe things that are still lagging behind that have old phone numbers to them, have old names to them, so that way I can fix it and get it, right. Um, and now I got locked out of something. Like I literally just told y'all about that. Oh, hold on, let's see. Can I change this shit right here? Oh, all right, let me see, let me see, let me see. Maybe I can fix it. So that way, cause y'all don't realize how important y'all phone numbers and all that shit be. Um, and then when you don't got the phone numbers and things of that nature, then it kind of throws everything off. So you get locked out of accounts and all types of other bullshit. And so it's been trying to make sure that I'm very much abreast of getting things put back right. So I don't know how my phone number showed up on there, but I'm trying to change it, or add another phone number. Let me see, help center. Let me see if I can get some help. Um, Either way, maybe because that way I don't get all the way locked the fuck out. And I need to change my phone number. So attach the mobile device or landline. Find an email address. Once you locate your email, you'll be presented with availability, account recovery. I don't know. But anyway, so that's important. Let me go back to y'all so I can see y'all. But anyway, so I will be doing more stuff over there, so that way it's a little bit newer, a little bit fresher, and just the story times and things of that nature. So I feel like new things coming, new things popping. And I was getting ready to order some more tarot cards yesterday, some more oracle cards, because I feel like I just want to do some actual tarot readings, and maybe to where it's just nothing but tarot. Um, Sorry for tainting your live, girl. I hope to bring positive vibes and the rest. Girl, you ain't taint my live, Miss Kelly. That's shit that people need to know about, because we ain't the only people. Like what you're going through. There's more people going through. I've been through it before. So shit. At this point, if I don't figure out how to get more money, listen. I'm trying to make sure, God forbid, none of that happens. But at the end of the day, that's a reality of life. So, Miss Kelly, you did not taint the live at all. Period. Um, Oh, Aaron, look, see, Aaron, no. Aaron said you have not tainted anything, Miss Kelly, and period. You have not. I have been watching your stuff, which has actually resonated with me currently. And girl, you have a lot of material that I can't wait to dive into. Period. I told you I've been on here since 2019, y'all. And then Miss Kelly, when you see when I was hot and sweaty and going through the dark night of the soul, then I still could be going through it, and that's why I keep saying. But listen. Miss Kelly, I went through everything on this channel. Like I fought for my life in this channel, on this channel. So that's why I'm telling you, you ain't tainted a damn thing. Cause listen, we be fighting for our lives on this motherfucker. You ain't done nothing but and spoke your truth, and somebody else is listening, and it's gonna resonate with them. So you might not realize how you just made somebody's day, and even saying that. And like I said, you're in New Zealand, so it's kind of I don't know like the rules and things over in New Zealand, so I couldn't possibly help. But if you was in the states, then it would be different because then I can ask somebody that's in your state or in your town or whatever to kind of give us a little bit help and information and this that and the third. So, but I don't know anything about New Zealand, so that's the only other issue. If there's anybody else from New Zealand that is here that has any information, please step up, step to the forefront, and let us know. Because we here, each one teach one. This is how we actually get through. This is how we get help. Closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't open our mouths to say something, then how are we going to ever, be able to help each other? And I be asking y'all to help me all the time. So ain't no way I'm gonna, have a platform and not see if somebody can get some help in some form or fashion. So Miss Kelly never feel like that ever. I told you it'd be people that okay. Should be the correct format. It's in the correct format. What are you talking about? Miss Kelly, that's what we here for. All right, I had to start a chat with the people because but it was saying the birth date of birth was not right. Y'all, it's been so much stuff that I'm trying to tell you is like, if I can help someone else, then it makes all the worthwhile. Period, Miss Kelly, and you will be. This is what happens. We go through it because we're going to help somebody else. That's the reason God gives us that particular, situation. It's to help somebody else. God don't be trying to punish us. He be trying to give us information. So even like I said this morning, it makes me know that everything that I went through was for a reason. And regardless of whether or not I didn't understand, I understand a whole lot more now. Even when I was asking questions like why did I have to go through certain things? Um and I was saying because I felt like I got punished for loving somebody. But again, God said you didn't get punished for loving nobody. Maybe God just wanted to increase my love, but what he was trying to show me was that person wasn't here for me. That person had their own agenda. And that's one of the other things we have to always be mindful when people be having their own agenda. People don't be having our best interests at heart or at hand. And meanwhile, we be thinking that they do, but they don't. Okay, it worked this time. It didn't work the last time. Um, if you need to change your phone number associated with your account here, please select the following options. What? It says help center learning to how to change your phone number. I still need help. Shit. I don't know how to do it. Hey Mozzie. I don't think God punishes anyone. I do think he teaches us. Exactly. That's what God said. I wasn't trying to punish you. I was trying to show you. It's funny that you have that name. Would you like to chat with a live expert? Yes. I think that's Kevin Gates' brother's name, the one that died, one that passed away. He had him. Well, I don't know who he had. But I think he had a portrait of him on his right side, and if that was the one that he had on his right side, then I saw that picture over top of one of his concerts, like that. Regardless of whether or not he gets on my nerves, sometimes he's so amazing and I love him so much. Just as a person, I don't know him. It's my nickname for Maryland Down Under. Yeah. But yeah, that's the name. I don't know. I think that's the name, but when you said that, that's what it made me think. And but anyway, I love when he is being like, and it might be the asshole version, and maybe that might be, my bad boy side or whatever. But to me, I think that's when he being his like normal self, because that's what I'm used to seeing from him anyway. And I love his spiritual side. I love that. Um, but for some reason, it's something that happens like on days when he just trying to get on my nerves, mostly getting on my nerves. I can tell something is off. But on some days when he just being a certain type of way, I love his energy. I love his personality. Even on his bad days, but them be the things when I be want to cuss his ass out sometimes or just say something. And he could not care what people think or anything else, but I think that everybody cares what people think, and not that we want to be people pleasing or anything like that. It's just that it's still important. Like, so people can take it how it resonates. Because for me, I don't care what nobody think, but I still care what certain people think because of the fact that those are the people that I might want to give my time or my attention to, or whatever. So not that it's gonna sway me anyway, but I still would care. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain times when I see him do certain things, it actually makes me it's the normalcy of a person. Because people look at them and they'll think that, oh, they are this or they have this type of life because they're a celebrity or because they're this or because they're that. But I'm very much sure that most people just want to be treated normal, so then that way they can know and understand, like, these people are not treating me special because of what they think they can get from me, or because of who I am, but what I am. I'm a very whatever it is that he is. But sometimes he has a light in him that I love to see for him. So some days he just get on my nerves, and I'll be just saying shit just to say stuff. Because I'll be that energy too. Like, I can be nice, but I ain't gonna be nice today. I'm gonna just say this because fuck you. And that might not be becoming of me, but oh well. Talk to God about it. Either way, yeah, it was just funny that that was the name. So you in Australia too? What part of Australia are you in? Because Aaron is in Australia. Because ain't that what they say in Australia, down under? I love your laugh. It's infectious. Thank you. Indeed, need that. Listen, I love to laugh. I like people who like to have fun. I know shit be serious, but Queensland, where is Queensland at? Y'all, I love the fact that y'all just be coming from everywhere. Like, I love that. Thank y'all for being here and supporting little old me. I mean, I definitely appreciate that because that's how I be feeling about me. But you know what I'm saying? When y'all show up, it make me think that I'm famous all over the place. Shit, like people know me in Australia. Damn, people know me in Queensland. Thank you. Laughing is the only thing that helps survive. Period. Queensland is in the Great Barrier Reef side. Period. Y'all, people in the Great Barrier Reef side know me. Thank you, Mozzie, for being here. Y'all can't tell me nothing. All right, people from Queensland know me. Y'all, and I'm for real. Y'all don't even know how good y'all make me feel. Like Aaron made me hype because somebody in Australia know me. Period. I don't know if y'all feel like the same because I'm in Georgia and I know y'all, but I don't know. But when other people like abroad know me, that makes me like excited. She says, "Flipping humid as fuck, Aaron. It's beautiful, but the humidity kills me." Y'all, can y'all send some of that heat over here because it's cold over this bitch. I like it. She said, "I'm originally from California." Oh, period. All right. I like when people from California know me too. Period. My husband live over in California right now. Beautifully one day, perfect the next. Well, I mean, I can't wait until I'm able to go to Australia. Although Australia scares the shit out of me. Um, Now I gotta find out where Queensland is. Great Barrier Reef side. Is it beautiful there? Cause I want to go to these places, but Australia spiders have really deterred my whole venture in spirit. I seen how big some of them spiders was on the wall, and I don't know about that. She said it's stunning here. I love it here. And I love how the women abroad like they dress. Came here when I was 25. I'm 56. I love this place. Oh, period. I'm gonna look it up. Let me look this up. The Great Barrier Reef side. If I can get the people off my damn all right, let's see. The Great Barrier Reef. Oh man, look at this. Y'all see that? That is beautiful. Okay, so it's in Australia too. Okay, and period. Brisbane. Mm. Y'all, I'm gonna have to come to Australia, but if any of them spiders come out, like I'm gonna have to be gone. Y'all got big ass bats. Y'all got fucking kangaroo. Have y'all ever seen one of them kangaroos transform? Oh, Aaron said that's where Australians go on holiday too. Period. An hour south of Brisbane. Look at y'all enhancing my traveling skills. Damn, look at this. Can y'all see that? Twitch, I know you can't see it. Look at this shit. Man. Oh, I definitely gotta come see y'all. That looks like Pleasure Island. What do you do there, Mozzie? Miss Kelly, this shit look like breathtaking. Oh, I definitely gotta go see this joint. See y'all. Look at y'all. Now I'm gonna start telling people if you don't know people in Australia and from And guess what? Don't talk to me. Period. That when I be people from Africa be coming in here, like, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, I'm from Africa. Like I told y'all. Shit. Aaron, I know Aaron personally. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen her before in real life, but I know her personally. And so I feel like, I got friends in Australia. So little do y'all know, they can't tell me nothing, okay? I'm already famous all over the world. I got 3 people that know me out of the country. Period. I'm famous. Man, somebody might think that's Miami. That is not Miami, y'all. That is something different. Queensland City. Do the spiders be over there? Miss Kelly, I'm for real. Miss Kelly in New Zealand, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, they can't tell me nothing. I don't even care. Look, Miss Kelly, I don't care what they be talking about. They don't know I'm famous. Like New Zealand, Queensland, Australia, people know me. There's only like 3 of y'all, but it's fine. Period. Ask them, do they got people that know them there? Man, this shit is pretty. Look at this picture. Look up Gold Coast, Australia. The skyline is just like Miami, okay? Period. New Zealand's fucking beautiful too. Yes, you are known here. Man, Mozzie, thank you. I appreciate it. She said Gold Coast. All right, y'all know that match me, Golden Girl 302, period. Let me look up Gold Coast. It do. Oh, let me see. Things to do in Gold Coast. So it says Gold Coast Holiday Park. Let's see this. Now, see, I would like shit like this. Y'all got to look this stuff up. Like, yo, let me look up New Zealand too. I don't know why I ain't never look up New Zealand. Let me see New Zealand. Y'all get ready to have me outside. See if my new man want to take me outside to New Zealand and freaking we should teach you Aussie slang. Okay, period. Yo, thank you. See if I can get my new husband to take me abroad to Australia and Queensland and New Zealand. And I'm gonna act good when I get there too, y'all, just so y'all know. Oh, y'all got waterfalls. Look at this, y'all. That's New Zealand. See, I thought I was doing something by going to Aruba. Like, let me let y'all know. And Aruba was beautiful, but let me let y'all know, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Nope, don't ever say put a shrimp on a Barbie. Nope, don't say that. What that mean? It sounds like something that, like, somebody about to get roasted. Yes, teach her Brisbane. Brisbane got their own language. Y'all get ready to have me outside. Oh, New Zealand people are like Indian people. Oh, them my people already. They look like Hawaiian or Indian folks. Oh, prawn. Oh, my brother got on me for that already. Cause I was saying prawn. Well, how was I saying it? I'm sure he remember where my brother at. Cause my brother was already on me. I was like prongs. Oh, prongs. That's what I was saying with a G. Togs equals bathing suits. Okay, period. All right. Where do harm at? Don't do harm. Oh, he right there. He on Twitch, y'all. Look, he was hot too. I am cracking up. Hey, Donnie, I love you. Y'all, he was hot when I did that video. I did a cooking video. Yo, he popped out of nowhere too. I did a cooking video on Golden Girl 302 on YouTube. Yo, he was so hot about that video. He called me. He was like, "Girl, it's prawns, prawns, not prongs." Donnie, you said you rang. He said saying and smelling it wrong. Yo, I got a phone call after that video. He was not playing. Yo, I am cracking up. How you just pop out of nowhere? You said I popped up on your ass. Donnie, you heard that shit came right out of nowhere, huh? Y'all, he been invisible this whole time. He heard that shit. Y'all, he was mad at me about that. It was too late. Video was up. Can't take it back. It is what it is. They prongs today. He did not like that shit. Ah, shit. Do harm. What up? Well, you did teach me about that word. So now they don't say shrimp. It's prawns. Put a prawn on a Barbie. Y'all, I'm cracking up. I literally got in trouble for that shit. My brother called me right the fuck up for that. Donnie, I'm gonna have to go get me some more prawns now to do another video. He said, sometimes you gotta pop out with show niggas, period. He popped right up, y'all, out of nowhere. Mind you, he had got on me for that shit. So now I'm gonna have to go get me another. But I had stopped eating shrimp for a long time, but I'm gonna have to go get some now just for that. He's waiting for the wide-eyed ladies in the shadows. Duharm and Aaron said you waiting for the wide-eyed ladies in the shadows. Period. Miss Kelly, that's how I was saying in the video. I was serious too. That's what I thought it was. I mean, who would have known? My brother knew he was hot about that shit. Yo, he said, "Hey, LOL with the middle, with the middle part." Aaron, he said they got to have the middle part. Miss Kelly, I was serious. You know. Now I gotta go get me some prawns, y'all, and I'm gonna say it right this time, and I'm gonna do another video. Let me see how I'm gonna make the prawns. I don't know. Either way, the prawns video did not go well with my brother. Pissed him right off. Yo. Do harm, she said, got it. Yo, I'm cracking up because he just came out of nowhere. He ain't said nothing. He heard that word though. He was like, that is not how you say that. Do harm, she said, got it. Side part. Noted. Noted for the side part. I ain't even taking none of my stuff today, y'all. So I guess I need to get to it. But I was saying New Zealand looked like they got a lot of Native American, is that Indian folks? Cause I see that. I definitely want to do some stuff like that. Period. So is it a big tribal community over there, Miss Kelly? Maori. What does that mean, Mazi? Oh, like Polynesian. Okay, them still my people though. Did I say it right? Maori? Polynesian. Okay, period. See, I gotta go visit all my folks all over the world. Okay. All right, let me grab some right here. And period. Oh, the rock. Smell what the rock is cooking. Oh, them my type of men. That's them. They be like the big sumos. They be thick. I like them. Oh shit. Yeah, I like it. See what I'm saying? Like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Have you seen Once We Were Warriors? Nope. I think I need to look it up. Is it on Netflix? Cause see, that's the type of man I need. Period. They like black women. They might as well know we all black. I keep trying to tell everybody. Jake the Muse. It's hard. That's what I'm saying. Them the type of men I need. You be hearing me over here talking about look at Aaron. Cook me some eggs, Aaron. Period. What type of eggs y'all got? Anybody ever ate one of them ostrich? See what I'm saying? This the type. This the type right here. You said it better than Brisbane. How's Brisbane said? I thought that's how you say it. Yo, I'm cracking up. Sound it out for me, Miss Kelly. How I'm supposed to say it? I don't be trying to mess nothing up. My nose snotty as hell. Miss Kelly, how I'm supposed to say it? I thought that was the word. So y'all gonna have to teach me something. Brisbane. Brisbane? Oh, Brisbane. Is that how you say it? Brisbane? Is that right? Is that better? Oh. Then why they spell it like that then? It's like how they be why they always spelling stuff wrong then? Okay, so Brisbane. All right. Period. See y'all look at y'all teaching me. It's the accent. Okay. Look, because I don't want to offend. Look, I'm trying to incorporate. I'm trying to get in. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all these are my people. I could tell. Yeah, I need to do all this. Yeah, the spelling, they be spelling shit wrong. See what I'm saying? Them is my folks. I already know. Cause when I be thinking of a guardian, that's what I be calling my my man. When I be thinking of a guardian, that's what I be thinking of. Like, what I'm saying, an Aztec warrior or a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. I'm in agreement with y'all. This looked like an amazing place. They got the is this like the steam place, Miss Kelly? What is that? It looked like they got like the steam baths or stuff. Is that what that is outside? It is beautiful. See what I'm telling y'all? These people can't tell me no nothing. I know people in foreign countries. You know what I'm saying? Wow, these people are beautiful. And see, then it got this thing. It says Black New Zealanders are taking control of their narratives. Why Black people always gotta be taking control of something somewhere? Like it's almost like everybody be trying to cancel us out everywhere. Why? I keep trying to tell them, wait till they know about the motherland. Not the, but the motherland. Everybody all black. I don't want to leave the South Island. And they all have beautiful voices. They sing amazingly. See what I'm saying? I need to go hang out with these folks. These is my people. They can keep. Y'all, I got my passport right with me. I could go any moment. Like I could go to the airport right now, passport in hand. I'm out. Don't play with it. Cause I need to go hang out. I need to go see some folks. All right, why my phone stopped? This summer you'll love it, man. See what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I want to go to some warm. Look at this. See what I'm saying? Can I go out there with them? I'm trying to go out there with them. They got to stand up, and everyone else should stand with them. And period. Yeah, I want to go see some shit like this. And matter of fact, I want to do it. Can I do it? Oh, y'all got me hype. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. They look like they having a good old time at the festival. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all for this trip that I done just took, over to foreign countries and lands and things of that nature. And I can't wait to come visit because definitely on the list of places to go and see. And like I said, y'all just gave me some good energy. Mm. Mozzie, I know. I'm glad because I'm just excited now. Y'all, I was already excited, but y'all literally just enhanced my day. You visited the best of Southern Hemisphere. Good night. Oh, so is it a different time, Mozzie, where you are too? Because Miss Kelly, it is Tuesday to Miss Kelly. Happy Tuesday, Miss Kelly. Happy Monday, everybody here. Mozzie, what day is it where you are? Aaron, it's Monday night to Aaron. Mozzie, what is it to you? Good night, Miss Kelly. Love you. Mozzie, what day is it? Is it Monday or Tuesday where you are? It's Monday night. Okay, so you're the same as Aaron. Aaron says it's 12:23 there. It's 8:53 in the morning here. It's 12:23 p.m. where Aaron is. Oh, now it's Tuesday. Oh, it's Tuesday. So it's Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday, all of y'all. Just at 12. Okay, so y'all 23 minutes difference in time. Period. Period. So y'all see, I know people in different time zones, everything. Bye, do harm. I love you. Y'all, my brother said bye. He on Twitch. See y'all later. I'll be back to do some tarot with y'all, but I gotta go to the doctor. I gotta go to physical therapy at 10 o'clock. So, and I guess I'll be back after that. Y'all, this physical therapy is like they got a fucking water bed. Let me tell y'all, that shit. I ain't never been on a water bed. That shit was amazing. So, yeah. Talk to y'all shortly. Love y'all.